Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the City Opera House here in beautiful Traverse City. I'm Bert Goldstein, Director of the MSU Federal Credit Union Institute for Arts and Creativity at the Wharton Center for the Performing Arts at Michigan State University. And we are delighted that you're here for our 4th annual Young Playwrights Festival here in Traverse City. This year's playwrights are Sebastian Wentworth from West Senior High School, Juliana Tassos from Interlochen, Mark Mazzarella from Interlochen, Nicholas Correa-Kyler from Petoskey High School, Riley Wormuth from Interlochen. So here's what's happening today. We will see all 5 plays in the following order. Eden, AIDS, My Father's Curse. At that point we'll have an intermission. We will then continue with Dragons and Communism and conclude with Dead Fish. Finally, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here, supporting us, supporting the City Opera House, and most importantly, supporting the Young Playwrights Festival. Have a wonderful time.
Where I got the idea from was I missed the first day of a playwriting class that was offered through the National Writers Series, and when I arrived, everyone was already working on plot, and so I had a recurring dream, and I wrote down the first page about the dream and made it into some dialogue and the opening monologue of my play, and then my teacher at the time for the playwriting class, Marguerite Cotto, just sort of pushed me right on through with the rest of it.
I grew you out of nothing but clippings, climbing French roses. You know, you really set yourself into a foundation. You grow right into it. I've always kind of admired you. You make a home out of wherever you grow. Rosa Eden, divine. Now, why would Eve ever bite the apple and risk losing any of this? Thank goodness I don't grow apple trees in here. I mean, who would give up paradise? Hello, who is it?
It's me, ma'am.
Oh, Peter, did you bring the things from my list?
Uh-huh. Whole wheat bread, jam, chicken soup, potting soil, and the milk.
Okay, any mail?
Just bills. May I come in, ma'am?
Oh, well, no, it's a mess in here, Peter. Why don't you keep the change and run on home to your mother, okay? And don't forget to tell her that Ellen thanks you for the borrowing of her perfect little gentleman. Thank you, sweetheart. Gets worse every time. Azaleas. You need just a nice dry soil. A little acidic keeps the blooms healthy. Peter, I said you could
It's your sister.
Sarah?
Well, of course, unless you have another sister you've been hiding.
Oh, Sarah. Has been a while, hasn't it?
6 months about. Are you letting me in?
Well, it's a mess in here.
Don't play games with me, Ellen. I've known you since the moment you were born. You're the most immaculate anal person I've ever met. I can't believe you like to garden. You hate dirt so much. Are you letting me in or not?
I don't hate dirt. I hate messes.
You can come out if I can't come in.
No, I'm not really presentable.
You're not even gonna open the door for your own sister? I look like an idiot standing out here, and besides, we have something important to discuss.
What do you mean?
Ellen, you sell the flower shop, you drop off the face of the earth, and according to your neighbors, you haven't come out in months.
Who said that? Oh, was it Miriam?
It doesn't matter who. What is going on?
Well, it's just... it's too much out there.
Out where?
There. It's safe in here. In my garden. I've grown a home in here.
You need help. Ellen, I know it's been hard since after the divorce, but you're scaring me. I knew you shouldn't have moved all the way out here with him. The city isn't good for you, clearly. Come home.
Oh, I can't.
Why not? Remember when we used to go out into the woods behind Nana's house? You'd lead me so deep, I was terrified. I was so scared that we'd get lost or something would happen to you. My own baby sister has always been braver than me. Now you're a coward.
Too much water and the azaleas won't thrive. Just a nice dry soil, little acidic. Keeps the blooms nice and healthy.
Ellen. Ellen, please let me in. Ellen?
Remember the first time we met? Oh, everything was so perfect. Oh, the weather was beautiful. And the breeze, it blew your scent right into my nose. Sweet and tart, all at the same time. Oh, and the music. Ah, and the dress. It was perfect. It was just perfect. Hello, who is it?
Ellen.
Jesus. Go away, Aiden. I don't want to talk to you now any more than I did the last time.
Please, just hear me out. Sarah talked to me, and I'm worried.
About what? Me? Oh, what was happening with me didn't seem to matter much when we were, married.
That isn't true.
Oh, it is though, isn't it?
I didn't come here to argue. God knows we did enough of that during the divorce. I loved you, and I still care about you. Sarah said you haven't been out in months. Is that true?
Well, I don't need to leave. I have everything that I need here. Grown a home here. This is my home now.
What are you talking about? You've locked yourself in a second-rate apartment. The only garden in there might be your window box. Listen, I know what you're doing.
Really? What am I doing?
You locked yourself in knowing that your sister would look for you, knowing that she would tell me, knowing that Sarah would implicate me in what was happening with you. Well, it won't work, Ellen. I am not going to be made guilty by you. I'm sorry about what happened, but it is over.
Sorry. Sorry? Are you sure you're sorry? Because I don't think you're sorry. No. I am sorry. I couldn't give you what you needed from a wife.
It had nothing to do with that.
I'm sure it did. You married the young, beautiful thing that could make things bloom. You married a young woman who could make things grow. That made things fertile. And when you found out that she was barren, when you found out that nothing can grow out of her, that was that. You found someone younger, you found someone prettier, and you made a home with her.
No, that isn't true.
Yeah. Then why did you stay with her? When you put that baby in her, you could have said, I'm sorry, Ellen. I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you. But you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You left the wilted flower for the new bloom, the new blossom. Oh, and you loved it. A perfect new family, a new life, a new home. You left me. You left me!
Enough! Ellen, I know I hurt you and I'm sorry for it. But I don't love you anymore. All you obsessed about was a child and it made me tired. Angela made me feel happy again, awake. And when I found out about her being pregnant, I couldn't just leave her. I loved her. I am sorry, but it was over with us long before I found out about the child. Now open the door and let me in. I am done shouting at a door.
I'm done with you.
God damn, Alan, let me in.
No! No. I turned this old, empty apartment into a garden. I made things grow. I brought things to life. And if I let you in, Aiden, everything will die. I'll die.
You have gone crazy. Come out before you drag us all into your I don't care if you don't want to. I'll pull you out if I have to.
No!
Yes, Ellen.
No!
Yes. Now don't make me break down the door.
No!
You open up!
No! Keep out! I'm going to keep you out. I'm going to keep you out. Your Sarah's crying. I'm going to keep you all out! You're dead. You're all dead. All I wanted to do was keep you safe and keep you here with me, and you're dead. All I could do was make you grow and bloom, and you're all wilted. You don't even smell sweet anymore. We're a lot like each other that way, I guess. I loved him. Everything about him was so perfect. I remember thinking, Dad, I was walking down the aisle, that all the other girls are gonna have to wait for their bouquets because I'm keeping these. I loved him. I still do. And what do? You die. You leave me just like he leaves me, just like everyone does. Why couldn't you stay? Why did you have to leave? All I did was give you love and light, and how do you repay me? How? You leave me here alone to die. Look at me! I'm all alone. I'm dying here. Too afraid to leave. Why didn't you love me? Why couldn't you just stay? Why am I so alone? Jeez, why can't I leave? Why? Why? Why?
it's about, well, I know it's about hurt and loss and how we cope with hurt and loss and what love means to this individual, Patrick.
Sometimes in life, you meet someone who greatly touches your soul, but you have to let them go because they aren't good for you. About a year ago, I met a man at the law office I was a receptionist at. He was kind and smiley, but he had a disorder called Munchausen's disease. That I didn't find out about until much later, from his sister January. Or was it February? Anyway, this disorder made it so that he believed that he had AIDS. I'm not sure if he certainly believed it or if he was just fooling himself. He broke my heart. Not in a romantic way, although maybe that too. But in the way that no matter how much you love someone, sometimes mental illness takes over. He was funny though, and I believe in his story. So tonight I'm going to share it with you. Because as up as it may be, he's a beautiful, sad creature, and his story should be shared. Be my lovely, crazy, heartbroken friend, Patrick.
When I was 8, they forgot me at Sam's Club. They, my mom, dad, and 2 sisters, January and February. I went off to look at the big muffins. You know, the kind you can only get at Sam's Club. And they forgot about me. I was wandering around, scared to death, getting as many samples as I could from the stations that didn't require parents. Finally, around 3 hours later, they realized and came back for me. It was almost closing time, and I waited patiently for them in the optometrist section. They had a blood pressure machine there. I took my blood pressure 3 times before they came back. Flash forward 7 years, on my 15th birthday to Disneyland. I was the only one that wanted to go on Indiana Jones. Granted, the line took an hour, but they went off to dinner and forgot about me. On my birthday, they forgot about me. It wasn't even about the fact that they forgot about me, but they didn't love me. They went to dinners and parties. Mom had to work on the day of my 8th grade promotion. I went to UCLA on a full ride for softball, and nobody came to my graduation. They were busy. It hurts your soul. Like, a little piece of you will never be right. No matter what you do or succeed, you just hope to your bones that your family would love you. Here I am, 7 years later, having AIDS disease. So very strange how things happen. Ah, the universe. Well, I'm on my lunch break now, but may go home early because I'm feeling so very fatigued. Hey, baby.
Hiya, Patrick.
I'm so glad that you've started. Our old receptionist was kind, but a little slow.
Didn't she pass away?
Yeah. You're very efficient. Where did you go to school? How did you learn to be such an efficient receptionist?
Well, I didn't go to school. I took a couple classes at community college. I was engaged to my fiance, Walter. We were supposed to be married last spring. He broke my heart, so I left and didn't really know what else to do.
Oh, that's very sad. I have AIDS.
What? Oh my God, are you all right? I'm sorry, I've never met anyone with AIDS before. I don't really know what to say except I'm here for you. I really am.
Thank you. I found out about 5 years ago. It's been all right. Difficult, but all right. Actually, I wanted to let you know why I was leaving today so that you didn't think I was a slacker.
Oh, no. You know, when Walter left, I became really into holistic healing and sacred scents. I could bring you some crystals tomorrow.
At this point, I would try anything, baby. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to tell Christoph that I'm leaving. You're a kind soul, baby. A weak man with a big heart and AIDS thanks you.
Well, a small girl with a big heart and crystals is here for you.
I love her. I absolutely love her. She's been here for a week. She's so beautiful and she smells so great. She smells like roses. She must wear Joe Malone. Or the rose spray from Target. Both work. She offered me crystals. She's kind and she offered me crystals. What a kind soul. Well, I have the rest of the day off.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. But the blood last night, it's like I ate live rats and they were scratching my throat out, and that's why I was coughing. I just pray that it will end one day.
Yeah, well, this is the 4th time this week. I just can't have this anymore, buddy. You understand, right?
A termination?
No, you're a very good file clerk. It's just that, well, if you're not feeling up to it, then I think I might have to cut your hours back. So, email me tonight and let me know, okay? But, besides that, how are you? I mean, really, how are you? You know, I went to UCLA too. Yeah, went there for undergrad, and then again for law school. I went to all the basketball games. Didn't really see softball much, though. When did you find out that you're HIV positive?
Oh, about 5 years ago. I found out through MedMD, actually.
What's that?
It's a clinic. Very reputable. It was devastating, actually. Like you have so much to live for. I want to give something to the world. I want to have kids someday. I would take them to Disneyland and let them go on any ride that they wanted. I'd buy them cell phones at a young age so we wouldn't lose each other in the store. You know?
Okay. Hope you feel better.
Patrick,
What, baby?
that was beautiful.
Oh, I suppose.
That was beautiful. There needs to be more beautiful people like you in this world.
Thank you, baby.
Oh. I'm truly sorry that you are sick, but at least you're not down and out about it. You want to give to the world. Give your soul. Even if it is sick, it is beautiful.
Thank you, baby. I love that. I love that. Baby, would you like to have dinner with me?
That sounds great. Where do you want to go?
Or maybe lunch? Sandwiches?
Yeah, you know, I could bring you some sandwiches tomorrow. I'll make peanut butter and banana sandwiches, like Elvis, only not fried.
That sounds great. Thank you, baby. She's beautiful. I love how she wears cashmere. She can never afford cashmere on her salary, so I know it comes from some hip, indie, and scuzzy, beautiful thrift store in Melrose. Maybe Aardvark's, but I think it's closed. People with AIDS have an increased risk of developing various viral-induced cancers, including Kaposi's sarcoma, Burkitt's lymphoma, primary central nervous system lymphoma, and cervical cancer. I could have all three.
Dear Patrick, Christoph Brown called my law office the other day and told me that he thinks I should really begin to help you financially, considering you may be losing your job due to your AIDS. You're still pulling that shit? It's been 5 years. You are fine. Please do not contact me after this. Sincerely, February. P.S. I'll still send you the wedding photos. It'll be like you were there.
She shouldn't treat someone with AIDS like this. It's unbelievably disrespectful. Especially when I could potentially have lymphoma or cervical cancer. She doesn't understand. Hello?
Did you get February's email?
Mother?
Did you?
Well, yes.
Okay, son, hear me loud and clear. You stop this sick, perverted attention scam, all right? For crying out loud, you were 32 years old. I saw your web diary about needing donor money for the hospital bills. For crying out loud, Patrick, enroll in acting school or something. Your father and I have not the least bit worried as we are terrified. Please, Patrick, we love you, but please, find some sense. Well, bye, son.
She doesn't understand. She's really a beautiful mother, but she doesn't understand. She's probably just upset because I asked her for some hospital money a couple of years ago. They're good for people with AIDS. Very good.
Hi, Patrick. You waited for me. I brought the Sammys. I made them on sourdough bread. That's my favorite, so I hope you like them.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Here, I brought you some vegetables from my AIDS victory garden.
Your what?
My AIDS victory garden. I grow sunflowers and squash and carrots in honor.
In honor of what?
You know, just to honor.
Okay, well, eat up. You know, I was thinking about that conversation that we had the other day about wanting to do something that matters in life. And, well, you inspired me to go back to school. I'm even going to apply at UCLA and UC Berkeley. I was pretty smart in high school, and I aced all my classes at community college, so I think I've got a pretty good chance. Besides, I'm so young, only 21. Gee, I was only just able to order margaritas at Applebee's. But anyway, I am grateful to you. You don't let life get you down, you know? You're beautiful that way. And the manila folders that you file greatly appreciate you too.
You are a very eloquent speaker. People like you give me hope, baby. You really do. You can't tell if somebody has AIDS, and when you asked me if I did, you didn't pressure me into answering. And you built my spirit up. Thank you, baby. Baby, would you like to get dinner with me? I know a great seafood restaurant. Bubba Gump's. Would you?
I'd love to, although I should tell you I'm allergic to seafood.
Oh, me too.
What?
How about Marcella's? They have singing waiters and great Italian food.
That sounds great.
It's a date then. Tonight, I think I'm going to go home early, but if I take the right meds, I'll be fine later. You're well worth it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want you to be too exhausted. I mean, we can easily do it next week.
No, tonight's great. I'll pick you up at 7.
Perfect. I live in Santa Monica.
That's no trouble, my beautiful friend. See you then. She looks beautiful. On the drive over, we discussed music and movies, literature, why her beautiful name is Baby, AIDS, our favorite restaurants, and why Blockbuster went out of business when they were doing just fine. Her name is Baby because her parents couldn't think of the name that suited her perfect when she was born. They called her Baby for 2 months and thought it would do harm to call her anything else, so they just went with Baby. It was going to be February. It's a very common name. But if you ask me, they made the absolute right choice because Baby McLeod is the most perfect name I've ever heard. Did you decide what you want?
I've always loved chicken parmesan, so I think I'll get that. That and a Coke with lemon. That's the best because the Coke is so sweet and the lemon counterbalances it.
That's a good choice. I think I might do the meat lasagna, but I'm not sure. Sir! Excuse me, sir?
Oh, yes. How may I help you?
Could you recommend something that a person with AIDS could eat?
What?
Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, anything. Did you mean like a kosher or something?
No, just something great. Great for a man with HIV.
Anything, really.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Because I have AIDS. That's why I asked, because I have AIDS.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
Would you like some bread or something? It's coming out of the oven as we speak.
That would be lovely.
Yes.
This is a nice place. I love the ambiance.
Yeah, it is. You know what we should do, baby? We should drink wine. A whole bottle.
Goodness, why?
Because life is short and people you love or think you'll love someday might not stay forever. And when you die, you might just be the son left at Sam's Club. So let's drink wine. Waiter! Waiter! A whole bottle of red wine for us, please.
Yes.
You know, you're kind of crazy, you know that? Thank you.
Are you both ready to order?
Yes. 2 chicken parms and a Coke with lemon.
Oh, I don't need both.
Yes, she does.
To us, to doing something that matters in life and living life to the fullest.
Cheers.
You want to hear something crazy about me?
What is it?
It sounds so silly saying it out loud, but my ex-fiance, Walter, he once pretended to have multiple sclerosis for 2 weeks to get out of going to work. Isn't that awful? He's awful.
Maybe he was just awfully lonely. Like he desperately needed the warmth and affection of another soul.
Well, maybe, but he worked at In-N-Out, so I don't know. Let's drink more wine.
I'll give you water.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I love how it comes with spaghetti, too. It's like 2 dinners in one. This is my favorite dinner ever. What's yours?
Big muffins. The bigger the better.
Yes, those two.
Baby, can I kiss you?
Right here in the middle of the restaurant?
Oh, gee. I'm sure much worse goes on in LA. Besides, I'm pretty sure my saliva's not contagious. You kiss beautifully.
Thank you.
It was a beautiful evening. We finished the wine and kissed once more. A soft goodbye kiss. We requested that our waiter sing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's a favorite of both of us. But he wasn't very good and didn't do it justice. We took a taxi home and I waved her goodbye. Her apartment is pink. She lives in a pink apartment with pink flamingos. She is so very beautiful.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Man, oh man, am I on fire.
Why is that?
Because, baby, I just won the biggest case I got. I got the apartment I wanted. My hot wife is meeting me for dinner. And I just fired Patrick.
Woo! What? What do you mean
gone.
you fired him?
He's gone.
What? Well, why would you do that? He's dying from AIDS. He might have cancer, too.
Jeez, baby, and you believed him? My God, I've been trying to get rid of this dope for the past 3 years. He doesn't have AIDS.
What?
If anything, he has Munchausen syndrome.
What?
A factitious disease. He does it for the sympathy. He was diagnosed on MedMD. You might as well ask him if you have AIDS.
That can't be true.
Yep. He's a sick baby. You should go out and find yourself someone with some sense of brains.
How did you find out?
Oh, I've known his sister for years. Her in college. She doesn't want anything to do with him.
This broke my heart.
Yeah, well, get over it, baby, because that bastard is never coming back. You look nice today.
Who is it?
It's me. I brought you some soup. It's from Vaughn's.
Oh, hi.
I brought you broccoli and cheddar and chicken with rice. I figured since you weren't at work today, you might do with a good, yummy, hot meal. You know, soup's really good for invalids. I mean, oh gosh. I brought you a baguette as well.
You really shouldn't have.
You know, I'll just heat this right up.
I'm feeling better. I hope. I will keep trying to find a cure because this is ridiculous. Every day the headaches and the fatigue and missing work, never living. I've never been able to find a girlfriend because of my sickness. Nobody wants to deal with me. Sure, people are nice and polite. When we have business meetings and all I can eat is Jell-O, nobody stares. Nobody thinks twice. But you baby, you are so kind and gentle and compassionate. You don't forget me. Why, you even brought me soups. Don't worry. I told you, my saliva's not contagious. I'm not contagious, and I used mouthwash earlier. You see those groceries? The checkout man gave them to me for free. He told me that his partner had passed away from AIDS, and it would be an honor to help me. How kind.
I heard something today. I heard that maybe you don't have AIDS and you're just faking it. And everything's just fake. Is that true?
No, it isn't, baby. Doesn't that sound silly to you? So very silly?
It did sound silly. Very silly. Until I talked to your sister February and I looked it up. How could you do that? How could you lie like that? It's weird. It's like you're making fun of someone with AIDS. How could you do this? How could you lie to me?
Because Sam's isn't a very big store. They didn't have to make me feel like I was in a big room, but was the size of an ant. They could have looked for me. They kicked me in the heart.
What?
They forgot me, baby. They forgot about me.
Patrick, lots of kids' parents forget their kids in stores.
Do you know Griffith Park?
Yeah?
Every day, I would go there and watch beamingly at the real-life miniature ponies. I went there every day for a year, but would only watch with my big eyes, dreaming of escaping the hurt and the pain by riding their silky backs and watching their tails fly in the wind. The Hispanic man would ask me in his thick accent, "Do you want to ride?" I would look at him with my big eyes and nod my head up and down. "Si," I would say. And then he would say, "Okay, $2. I didn't have that kind of money. One day, I had broken my neck and had to wear a brace. I went to the park and the man let me ride for free. He felt so bad for me. It was beautiful. I don't think that he pitied me, but he just saw my free-spirited soul stuck in that brace. That's why I did it, because my own parents, who I loved to my bones, didn't love me back. And when you're wounded, people see who you really are. You saw me, baby.
This is insane. I have to go.
Please don't.
I don't know what to do, Patrick.
Be mine. Be my beautiful soul to love.
I don't think I want to be.
Please stay.
Dear Patrick, I am sorry about last week. I hope you are feeling better. I wanted to let you know that I got into Berkeley and will be moving to San Francisco in the fall. Thank you for inspiring me to do something great. I think from now on, we should stay distant souls. Thank you for introducing me to yours, but I feel as though you will do great without me. Good luck, Patrick. Love, baby.
Dear baby, please do not panic when you read this. I am a lonely soul. I have suffered many hardships, and since I cannot have you, I am taking my own life. Self-slaughter. I wish you luck in college, and hope you check out the softball team, if they will. I love you, baby. I really do. Best wishes in life, Patrick.
Dear Miss McLeod, I know that you've recently been informed about Patrick's suicide. Don't be alarmed, he's fine. I saw him yesterday at the gas station. Best, January, Patrick's sister.
When I was 8, my parents forgot me at Sam's Club. And I somehow developed lung cancer and live with a stoma. But I will still find love.